Community quarantine is hereby imposed in the entire of Metro Manila.
4 na buwan matapos ang dapat na simula ng school year 2020-2021, nakabalik eskwela na rin ang mahigit 24,000 estudyante sa mga pampublikong paaralan.
Binago ng pandemya ang pamamaraan, walang harapan klase, kundi online. Modular ang mga leksyon.
Mahigit isang linggo na lang, pasukan na. Ang problema sa gamit sa eskwela ng kababayan, nadagdagan pa ng pagsubok
at mga magulang para patuloy lang makapag-aral ang mga bata sa kabila ng sitwasyon.
Room with 4 sides and a future in sight. It's like being in a magical land where everything is possible. The students happens and the smiles are priceless. A glimmer of hope in their eyes as they long for the reality of their aspirations. In a matter of seconds, though everything has changed. Only within the confines of a 4-wall room can one hear any more laughter and excitement. In the corner, we're all alone with a book and laptop. What's the deal with this? Regardless of one's educational background, all students face difficulties in their academic pursuits. As anyone has mentioned, today's education system has privilege bias. But unless you've been in the shoe of someone else, you won't understand their hardships. Despite the fact that they have every opportunity to pursue a higher degree, the struggles they face in doing so will never be quantified because privileged students have an air of superiority. You shouldn't belittle them. To be included their family's wealth and success, they may feel a lot of pressure to perform well. For those who can't have it all, blaming someone who can is never the answer. They might be thinking about what would happen if they weren't in that position. Breathe in and breathe out, hiding in the casement window. But there is no view of the outside world. We're under a lot of pressure them in the educational system. Deprived students face a situation that resembles a Medusa-like stare-off, and things are only getting worse. Disenfranchised students are being denied a quality education system because they can take a picture of the end of their lives because it's too blurry to record it. The screams and cries of today's poor students want to be heard, and they will not stop until they get their way. They wondered, what if they were born into a wealthy family? Why am I suffering from this? What if they are not in that predicament? Comparing one scenario to another isn't a situation, it's a surefire way to be unhappy. Regardless of one's standing in life, every student encounters adversity. They may be happy and comfortable, yet the obstacles they face are still a form of hardship for them to deal with. Quit comparing other circumstances, for some people can have them and others cannot. That despite their desire to receive a high-quality education, they are unable to do so because they cannot pay it. Even though they have all the resources they need to get a high-quality education, they nevertheless struggle to keep up. The hardest part of being a student is putting up with the challenges and pressures. No matter how fortunate or unfortunate you are, always keep in mind that your suffering is real and deserving of acknowledgement. Just like what Eckhart Tolle said, the primary cause of unhappiness is never the situation, but your thoughts about it. Comparing is only for the losers. Innocently wandering in awe in this labyrinth that have caught the students looking for the change and nowhere. The clock is ticking, thus calling for a reform is never a crime. Students' difficulties are legitimate in this mode. Don't turn a deaf ear. Listen to the grievance of the youth.